Thank you for the stretch, Sky Imperial. I appreciate that. I don't even know if you heard that. Wow. Oh, the internet is fine now. I don't know what changed, but the internet is fine now, I guess. I guess it's okay. That's so weird. Why did switching networks back and forth fix it? Maybe it is something on my computer. Whoa. Happy New Year. How's it going? Okay, I'm gonna switch back to the game now. There. Nice funky fresh. Slots and daggers. Happy 2026. It's off to a weird start, isn't it? I'm trying to stay positive about it because there are people happy with what's going on, but at the same time, it's already starting out to be quite a year, which feels like the plan, quote unquote the plan. But it's whatever. I am playing Slots and Daggers, and I have been very happy with this game. Very fun. It's very snappy. Got good gameplay. I've been playing this, Hades 2, and I started Warframe again over the winter break time. And that was very nice. I was really surprised by how the new there's cutscenes now. There's big old cutscenes in the beginning, and I understood the plot way more than when I first played it, which is crazy. I think the first time I played it, they did not yet have like the big opening cutscene, or it was really different. And I think a lot of the like places that you go were designed slightly differently. Like I think that's how long ago I played it. Not immune to Warframe propaganda. It was never propaganda because I had already enjoyed it and been playing it at one point in time. I couldn't stick with it at the time. I was playing on a laptop, I think, too, at that point. I don't think I had a PC. It was probably like a Windows Surface Pro that I tried playing it on. That was the computer that I had the longest. That doesn't feel right either, actually. I don't know when I tried playing it, but it was definitely on a laptop compared to now my PC. We'll probably try playing Warframe at some point. We're gonna continue Unbeatable tomorrow. And finish that off. There's apparently not very much of it left. And then I'm gonna play some Capcom games for the month of January until I finish most of them. One of them will be Okami. It'll be my first time playing Okami, which I'm very excited about. But we're gonna start with Kinutsugami, which is a game that I've played, but I also really enjoy. Phoenix Wright, perhaps. Maybe I'm playing the Great Ace Attorney on my own on my Switch, and I still haven't finished that yet, and I really want to finish that. I don't have an Elgato, otherwise I would stream it. But there's a little too much talking for Phoenix Wright for me. There's a if I could talk a little less playing it, maybe. Like if it was more in between, like some voice acting, some things I had to read out loud, then maybe it would work. And I would be more okay with it. VNs are a little hard for me. My voice gets dry really fast. This is basically a roguelite dungeon crawler TTRPG with gambling. Got that tea and honey. You know, I probably should be. I got some for Christmas, actually. I got some Winnie the Pooh themed, sorry, I'm lowering the volume just a tiny bit. Some, Winnie the Pooh themed tea and honey. Well, not tea and honey. Teas in general. There's like 10 different types. And they're all really good. I also... well, yeah. I had my birthday. My birthday was 2 days ago. That was very nice. And I got a bunch of manga, comics. Thank you. I am now old. I'm approaching the average old. I don't know if I've explained what I'm doing in this game yet, but I think it's pretty obvious just watching it. But I have these 3 keys that are rolling on my slots, and then I can upgrade them and get new ones in this part of the shop. Then the other part is just rolling damage the whole time. But I am old now. And I'm approaching the average old. Soon the Nora will become the new. Probably, yeah. At one point in time I knew something, and then I forget it. What did I got a bunch of manga. I finally got... Wait, that sounds sad. It does a little. I got, oh, what's it called? Love Bullet. That was very nice. I got Blade of the Immortal. Ooh. Why did that go insane like that? Oh, well, I guess it is the first level. And I got a comic, an independent comic called Deleter versus Doom Girl. That is really good. I'm gonna turn down the game just a tiny bit more. There we go. And the art's very pretty. The story is kind of okay. It's like a actual comic length. It's like issues, not volumes. So there's like in total 30 pages I can read, but the art's really good. What else did I get? I got a couple of actual books. I got a horror book called Model Home. I got I think it's a young adult fiction called The Tempest of Tea, but it's like vampires. And I was interested in it because it seemed like it was about like, ooh, diplomacy and stuff. So right now I'm running like a poison build. I'm life stealing with this one. I'm getting money with this one. And I'm poisoning with this one. That other dagger that I had also did poison damage, but it was much less compared to this one. And we're just running through levels. I've technically unlocked the last level for this one, but it's way easier to like start from the beginning and then just level up as you go through them, because there's more opportunities to level up. So I'm not gonna read the in-between parts. We're just kind of playing it as we go. Okay, now I feel like I might have turned it down too much, but we'll see. What else did I get? What did I get for Christmas? I got a bunch of clothes. I got a bunch of socks, which sounds bad, but like I really needed new socks. I basically... Mega crit? I've never gotten a mega crit, actually. Maybe one. Really good. But like, I work in retail, so I'm standing all day. And some of my older socks are like dead now. So getting new socks is nice. Cheering, yeah. There's a... I'm pretty sure we're in like a bar. maybe a restaurant. There's like a cigarette over here. I have some dice that get rolled over here whenever I make attacks behind me. And then I'll pull it to the forward when I roll something good. And I think I always get money from that. It's basically a betting thing. Like, they roll the dice whenever I attack. And if I roll something good, they give me money for it. It's really interesting. Like, this is all you ever see, but I'm really intrigued by, like, the world going on. No, I wanted that one. That's okay. I'm not getting enough money. Oh. Wow. Double mega crit on stream? That's streamer luck. Oh man. Another one. I can't think of anything else that I really got. I got some candy, which was nice. Oh, big money. Okay, so I'm gonna now buy this big money, delete the little money, because I will get more from this one, but this also keeps like the amount of rolls possible for each one at a better amount for what I will need. All of my power-ups, by the way, are back here. This one is just giving me more health. This is increasing my magical damage, which is the life steal. The vampirism will hit no matter what is attacking, as long as I, like, hit damage. I would like a chocolate fountain. Oh, dude. I had so much chocolate. I had a bunch of that Oreo chocolate, white chocolate with, like, the chocolate pieces in it. There's a revive. And this just adds, like, a bonus whenever I'm healing, including, I think, the life steal? I don't remember. But there's also a broccoli that we have to get, and that will heal me each turn. And the ring will increase that amount each turn. I basically ate a bunch during the holidays as well. We had a bunch of ham. God, I love ham. I love ham so much. Honey baked ham is nice, but like a nice sweet but also like salty ham is really good. For my birthday, my favorite kind of cake is yellow cake. I still have some, which is nice. I would never deny pork unless it's like super fatty and I can't chew through it. That's maybe the only time. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Oh, this one's really good. This is like a reroll. So anytime it lands on this, it will automatically do damage and then re-roll itself, which is really nice. So we're going to get that. I'm also going to upgrade vampirism and my max health. I can re-roll. Ooh, let's do the coins. So now we'll be getting 5 coins. Pork belly. Pork belly's pretty good. I had yellow cake for my birthday, and we still have some left, so I'm definitely gonna eat more, but yellow cake is my favorite cake. And oh man, we had a bunch of extra cake mix, so my aunt made apple cakes, which were really good. We still have a little bit of that left too. I like cheesecake. Cheesecake's so good. I like a specific, I usually like the New York style cheesecake, where it's like, it's got that softness to it, but also like the crust is like its own texture. It's not too crumbly, but it's not like soft. I like that as well. I also like there's like I really like Oreos. There's an Oreo style cheesecake, I think, that I also really enjoy. Ooh, more money. Hungry, yeah. we're keeping this to a somewhat shorter stream. I've technically already been streaming for like 20 minutes. It just says that it's been 15 because I had to cut for the internet. But I basically wanted to test all of my settings and all of that again, make sure everything was still up and running. I hope I don't have to switch my internet every time I start streaming and all that. Maybe I'll just do that on PC startup to be sure. We're keeping it shorter because I still have other work stuff to do. I am 1 coin away from this. Ugh. Wait, where are your horns? Oh, they're not on my 2D model because I didn't have time. Technically, also, this is not my final version of this model. This is like my in-between one. I'll show you something really funny. Let me see if I can get it to do it. Can you kind of see it? My head like drifts off of my face when I tilt my head this way. So this is not my final version of the model. I also have to decrease the fluff in the back, like my like halo of hair, just because it covers up a lot more of the screen than it really should. But I'm going to be adding my horns in the future. Live 2D moment, yeah. I rig my own model, so it's not exactly surprising there will be problems. I'm not super versed in rigging. Oh my god, all that money! The braids were good too. Yeah, I do have really long braids. I don't know if I have the toggle set for this one. Let me zoom out real quick. Here, I'll just show you the this one, and then this, and then this is a full model. I got giant braids. Boop, 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 boop. You can see some of the physics are a little snappier. Like, they hold longer than they should. So that's something I gotta work on. But I got, like, hooves and stuff. Yeah. This is gonna be probably my, main model for the year. Depending on, how I feel about how it actually ends up looking. I was curious since the color seems so similar to your skin. Yeah. The, I had to keep the palette. I did not design my main design, the one that I was the PNG with. So this is like a casual design. More casual than my other one. My other one is like, it's an outfit, you know? This one is like, it's also an outfit, but it's much more I'm out and about kind of feeling, or it should be. But I wanted to make sure that I kept the color scheme, because if I changed it too much, or if I changed like the overall details too much, then it wouldn't really work. Yeah, I wouldn't look like the same person. Let's see. Yeah, he's not doing as much damage as I thought. PNG was so cute. Yeah. I did draw my PNG. The only thing I didn't do was like the design, like the thought behind the design and the art for the reference. Huh? I got a delivery. Hold on. There we go. I have to look at that later. What was I saying? I use Viato tube, so I can't do a whole lot of like bouncing and stuff like that in the program. I was thinking of upgrading to like the full Viato tube that they have now, but I don't know how that runs on the PC just yet. And I like Live 2D. I like the rounder movements. Is that what I'm thinking of? Oh, it does 99 magical damage on crit. I didn't realize that. That's pretty good. But I do like my PNG design. Whoops. I just closed out my manager. Hold on. There we go. I did design this model though, the Live 2D design. I'm trying to make a lore comic. I'm setting it to music essentially, and then using that as the catalyst for the storytelling versus like the visual storytelling that I'm actually drawing out. It's complicated to explain. It makes more sense when you're just looking at it. But I wanted to be able to like have that to like explain anything I didn't want to just like be in character for. I'm not very much of a character. This will reroll anytime it hits, but also it will give me money, which is nice. So we're getting that one as well. So we have 2 rerolls. Upgrade the damage on that. Anytime I'm upgrading the blade, it is increasing the damage that it does, which is nice. I think the max level for all of them... No, this one goes up to 7. That's pretty nice, actually. But the max I can get is like $100 each run. Well, in total, not even just each run. I wanted to make sure that all of the designs kind of felt like they worked together, though. But also, in the future, I want to do some silly things. Some different things. So I'm coming up with essentially a lore reason as to why my design is allowed to change. Ooh. Now this one is difficult. This one rerolls the previous 2 slots, but sometimes I run into the problem where it rerolls the previous 2 slots and then it lands on a 2 times reroll, which rerolls this slot, and then I don't get this damage possibly again because it's now rerolled it and it didn't land on damage, so I don't get that extra damage possibility. And sometimes this lands on the 2 times again. So I'm not going to get this, but it probably is useful if you need to like heal or something like that a lot. But we're going to not get it this time. I think I'm going to get the power spell though, because we're going to start getting power scaled in a bit here. We did actually pretty decent damage there, so I'm not going to use it just yet. I want to be careful with how many times I use that too, because you have to pay the 5 coins in order to be able to do it. But the nice thing is that it stacks. And I would rather honestly upgrade it a bit more before I start using it. Nice. We're gonna upgrade that. We're of course gonna get more health. Ooh, I rolled a 3. Well, I rolled all 3 with a decent roll. Let's see. We're gonna go. There's also a reroll upgrade power-up that I want to get. That one costs $10. But it will be nice as we get further. You'll see that most of our damage ends up being through this poison blade, because this runs over time and it decreases each turn, the poison damage, but as you like hit more often with the blade, it stacks how much poison damage you're doing each time. I'll explain it on the next turn, hopefully. Nope. So you'll see it goes down after this one. Now it'll do 60 damage the next turn for poison damage. Oh. And that was enough to kill it. I think this game is so solid. Like, I can't even explain how good the loop is. Oh, perfect upgrades. So 378 to 302. Now, if I add this, I don't know if that increases the amount of poison damage that I do. I haven't seen a power-up that does that either. So I think it's because poison itself is kind of restricted to this. It's trying to take $20 from me? Get it out of here. I need that money. Some of the enemies, too, have nice little gimmicks to them, where they, like, maybe hit a certain number of times. Maybe their damage stacks each turn, stuff like that. It's very, very fun. This I have not gotten to work, like, at all. I imagine the best way to do this with the build is to, like, limit it to this and, like, a magical power-up roll and something else, so that you roll this way more often, or just have like a full on this on every slot kind of thing. Like, don't roll anything else, just have that. But I don't know how that would play out. God, we're rolling in it now. That was a really good turn. I love the blade. I love that blade so much. It's so good. It's gonna try to heal. That works. That's fine. Ooh. You see how many times they end up re-rolling because we also have the diamond now? So good, so good. Ooh, they cut down the number of power-ups I can get. Critical success of skill checks. I imagine this with the skull would also be a really good build. I'm kind of thinking of trying one of those builds in the future. We might try it depending on how far I get on this one. We'll probably need this in like the last 2 levels, the last 2 areas. I think it's okay for now. He's gonna lock one of my slots. Probably this one. Let's see what he locks. I mean, it's always this one, but the poison blade's not bad, because then we're always getting poison damage on him again. Now he's gonna heal for 200. That's okay. We'll hold off. I haven't gotten to upgrade that, like, at all. Ooh. Oh, I'm maxed out. That was his own fault, I think, that he lost that. Reroll. And this has a physical damage, yeah. Yeah, we'll get the boots. The boots with the fur. It is actually boots with fur now I think about it. Very funny. I'm thinking I might have to get the hammer. The hammer has a possibility of stunning the enemy, and there's some enemies coming up that will have like 5 attacks over just 4. 4 we can tank at the moment, but I imagine much more, and especially since I don't have a shield yet. I think this will be better than the shield just because it's also doing damage, whereas if the shield keeps stacking, like, I am not getting anything out of that. So let me get this. We'll see how it runs for a little bit. We didn't get any hammer there. No, that's fine, I guess. It gives me something else to upgrade as well, which is nice. I ran into a problem where I didn't have anything else I could upgrade at one point, which dampened things. I wasn't able to, like, scale anything else, you know? Nice. Nice. I love when the crit hits. Oh. Let's do this first. I'll do this. This was pretty good as well at a certain point. But now I'm running into the risk of having, like, too many things that are on the wheel. Like, these can re-roll, so I'm not counting them, but having more than 4 items to re-roll or to land on, that cuts down the crit chance pretty high. I'll do a power scale upgrade. And I'll do the coins again. That'll probably be my last coin upgrade. And if I really feel like we're not doing great, I'll probably sell the big coin. Just to give myself some room. Because now this is getting me 7 coins. The diamond every time I land on that. And then I get a reroll on top of that. That's pretty good. Wow, I really just got suddenly really invested in the game again. were talking about food and designs, and then I got in the game. I locked in. This is giving me 9 coins. How much is this now? 8 coins. I can't re-roll this anyway, so we'll wait. Ooh. I just made like 40 coins on that. I just made like 40 coins on that turn. That's crazy. Did I ever get the broccoli? I did, okay. Vampirism isn't crazy. Like, I think it could be more crazy if it, like, scaled a little differently. But it's just not a lot compared to actual healing. Another coin upgrade. That would give me to 9. Do that. So now it's on par with this. But I'm maxing out at this point. So I'm going to delete big coin. That doesn't do anything for me as much as I would want it to. This is what I would recommend trying with the skull. The bad thing about the skull too is that you have to hit like a check on it. Damn. Look at that. I'm already maxed out on coins. So we're going to start power scaling now that I'm hitting max. Basically just gave me an auto heal. I'm going to scale again. So now we're doing 120 plus each time. Percentage, not actually 120 damage. That would be crazy. And we're scaling again. And he doesn't attack very often, but because he's doing like 5 hits each time, it's risky not to hit him. We're gonna upgrade the hammer. Magical damage. This is technically magical damage. Gives 80%. It does really well on crits too. We'll do it. Oh, and this also has magical damage. So that's actually pretty good. Technically, I think you can like do purely physical or purely magic builds, but I have not found much luck making either of those options like separately work. It's always when there's a little bit of both that it works best. This red bar on the side is how many times I'm allowed to re-roll, I think, per turn. So after it like reaches a certain point, if I keep re-rolling, it will just stop me. And I think only certain enemies have it. This guy, he does 157 physical damage, but then he also does 2 times magic damage. The difference between those two is whether it's hitting the shield versus the actual health bar. So magic damage only hits the health bar. The physical damage hits the shield first, and then the health bar. So there's a certain point where some enemies do so much physical damage that they like wipe out your shield and then immediately hit your health too. But there's some that just like should straight up ignore any shield damage you do and just go for your health bar, which is painful. I'm gonna start upgrading now that we're at like 80 plus. Because I can make coins pretty easy. Ooh, I can upgrade the diamond again. That will give me 10. Let's do it. I would like to try doing a killing curse run at some point, but I can't like delete all of these fast enough to do that. I would have to do that much earlier. That way too, I can scale it better. This is way too late to try and scale a build. Not bad, not great. So this guy's doing all physical damage. So if I had shield, he would hit that first. Have I played Clover Pit? I have not. I've seen people playing it. And I knew just watching other people play it, I would do terribly. This one I kind of get because like there's 5 slots and you're doing damage instead of like getting money. And there's like I don't actually understand like the percentage differences. I just know like this would get me 45 health more. This would get me 60% more physical damage. I know that I have at least 2 things that do physical damage, and that would work for me. that's what I understand about it. Let's go gambling. I kind of get it. I did play Balatro, which I also think I have on PC, which we could play at some point. But this one I understand like just enough to really enjoy it. Plus, like I like the roguelite, like the D&D-esque aesthetic of it is very fun. Let's see. But I do like watching other people play Clover Pit. I watch RT Game play Clover Pit. No, I don't need that. Okay. Ooh. See, now this didn't hit critical, which I don't understand. Sometimes I get the reroll for 3 of them and it hits critical, and other times I don't get critical even though it re-rolled it to that many. So I don't know how that works. I'm running out of things. I imagine Fireball would be decent with the skull. I might get something with a skill check just to show what it does. I'm gonna start scaling damage again too. I also imagine with this game you could like actually try to hit certain rolls. Like I'm just pressing the button like furiously, but I'm pretty sure there is like if I try to hit this on the next one as well, there is like a way to do that. But I'm not good at that. I don't have the hand-eye coordination to hit that, I think. So I usually just furiously press the button. There is a power-up that I think slows down the wheel too. Does this one have a skill check? No. Yes? I think it does. I will try it just to like show what it does. Because it's also not going to hurt me with this one. Yeah, so this is a skill check. It pops up a button and you have to time the hitting for it correctly, which I'm not great at. But there's also like 3 different ways to hit that, so... I'm just not good at it. Oh, that was pretty good. But it doesn't matter for this one anyways, because he does all magic damage. Which is funny to me that the magic shield doesn't have, like, a magic component to it. Like, a magic shield to it. It's just... Why is my numbers different here? Did I miss something? I think I missed something. Oh, because the magic shield is also giving me bonus magic. That was bad. That was also bad. 2K, that was nice. We'll scale again. Did it just give me 10 coins? What was that? I'm deleting the magic shield because I don't actually need it. My power-ups, I reached the max. How many do I have? I think this works really well. I haven't died yet. Once I die, I think I will delete this one and see if it lets me get another. I'm pretty sure you can always have stuff here. What is this at? It's at level 5? That only goes to level 5? I might start getting the magical dagger. Because it also has lifesteal. And if I'm doing high physical and magical damage, it should scale pretty well. This is just like an auto basic attack. Higher magical damage would be nice. But if I hit like a bunch of poison blades, that could still be okay. We'll try this for a run and see how I like that. Otherwise, I might go with the ritual blade. I have the money to like spend, so... That wasn't bad. Start upping the scale. To up the scale. Guys like this are scary because over time he does like 20 more damage each turn. Like he starts off kind of small and then he does like another 3 hits of 10 more damage and then another 3 hits of 20 more damage and so on, so on. I think that worked pretty well. And the possibility of getting a critical that carries to the next turn would be really nice. Especially since we're already power scaling. Yeah, I'll do it. I vaguely remember having trouble on this one. I've only been into this, like, last 4 or 5 areas, like, a couple times. Power scale. So I don't remember all of their combinations very much. Some of them were easier than others. A physical bonus would be nice. The physical bonus actually might be nicer than the magical one, just because everything I have has way more like physical potential. $120 magical damage. Well, if I delete it, I'm gonna be scaling. I'm gonna be scaling the physical anyway. But magical damage hits directly at the health, so we're gonna keep it. Do I have any more upgrades? No. Which is also the nice thing about the hammer. The hammer hits both health and shield. So any like overhang off of shield damage hits the health bar. But you're also directly attacking the health bar. Maybe the reason I don't remember this area is because it's like really easy. I haven't died yet either, so I don't have a reason to delete any of my power-ups yet. I never did get a reroll power-up. Well, we're actually doing really well without it, so... Wow, that's really good. The way both of those plus that's an actual magical build right there. Up the scale again. But also, he's like making me really nervous. Like, he just got my health bar down to here with like 2 hits. That's crazy. Plus 5 damage every time the symbol shows. I don't know. You'd only need 2 to hit critical with it. That's not bad. It's okay. We're gonna keep going. Oh, the Fate Grand Order. Sorry, I saw this because I got a notification on my phone from Fate Grand Order. The JP story, I think, just ended. The main arc of the JP server. Can't wait to see that in 2 years. And then I heard that they made the New Year's servant Artoria again. Can never win. But it seems like it's more like a real like anniversary kind of model design for her, which is nice. I can see why you would want to do that. Ooh. I don't really need more money. Maybe we'll get the 2 times. No, I'm sure that's just gonna mess me up. We'll keep going. But I heard that the story ending was really good. No! So what he just did is make it so that is now inert. It literally won't do anything. Which is not good. Which is not good. At least it wasn't my money, I guess. Oh, I'm definitely gonna die on this one. There it goes. I've been revived, but like, there's no way that, oh. Well, there's no way I'm gonna get through the next one. I might have to get lifesteal now. We're gonna delete the tombstone, because now I've died. It does 10 physical and 10 magical. So it's kind of like this. But I would rather have the chance to stun an enemy than just lifesteal. This might be slightly better than this. If I can upgrade it fast enough. I'll try it. Oh, it didn't give me any money for that. That was stupid of me. I should have done it the other way around. I'll reroll and upgrade it. We'll try. We'll try. Oh, this guy? I hate this guy. All he does is put shield on himself. It's all he does. It won't be very much of a problem because, like, I have ways my build is around it, but, like, it's literally all he does. He doesn't even attack you or anything. It's basically a money farm. But he also has, like, so much health. I'm gonna scale again. It's basically a waste of a wheel. Oh, I did get a power-up back. Okay. We'll upgrade the blade again. Upgrade the blade again. Should I start getting this? Because now I'm not as worried about money. Because I feel like this and this are really carrying us, and most of our other power-ups are really good. Let's see how the next one goes. Because if I can get this up to 33 damage, I think then I'll be more okay with it. He one-hit me. He one-shotted me. I don't even know how he did that. I guess I should have gotten a shield. I'm pretty sure he was physical damage, right? Let's see. What modifiers do I want? These are modifiers. You get coins at the end to buy modifiers to help your run. They are, as the game says, illegal modifiers. They're essentially game breaking it. And you can see how many I have. There's so many of them. But let's see. 20 more coins probably. I don't really need money. I get money scaling pretty fast. Let's do the power-ups. And health. I'm gonna try a skull run real quick. We'll finish up in like 30 minutes or so. Do this. I should probably do the wizard shield. Let me do money. Money and wizard shield. Now we're just gonna re-roll this because this will stay at 0 until we get the skull. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna give it to me. There it is. Okay. Now we're gonna do this. I will need... I can get this, actually. Because then that'll guarantee me that. And now I have to wait and hold on to the shield, which we're gonna upgrade. Okay. And I'm going to get a spell book. Oh, maybe the poison swap wasn't the greatest starting point. The downside of the skull is if you don't hit the crit, you hit 0. You don't do any damage at all. But if you do hit, you do 1 damage. Oh, I did so bad on that. I'm so bad at hitting that. I always get it when it's in, but not out. I don't know how I do that. Wow, that did 23 damage. Because I have the shield bonus. I really want to... What I want is no shield. And instead all those lightning bolts. Because then that'll automatically grant me the magic bonus. Instead of me having to hit it. Which will be nice. I wasn't even paying attention to that one. At least it's giving me some shield to balance out. That's nice. I like how the book isn't even going away now. I'm just kind of hitting it now. There we go. All right. I do want vampirism. Hmm. Plus 5 damage every time the symbol shows. Yeah. And then I'll delete the shield. And hold on to that money. Okay. I hate it. Oh. Oh, thank God. That's why you want the skull to hit crit. And like so fewer other items for it to hit, because when you get it, it does like 1,000 damage. So I'll upgrade for now. And I'll take a respin. And upgrade again. Because what I really want is the lightning bolt to apply auto magic bonus. Ooh. Now that I'm actually trying to hit him, it's not as bad. We're gonna take a reroll. Damn. Okay. This is magic. Yeah, that's magic. Need magic. Ooh. Ooh, that was good. I'll take that. Because that will just give me another reroll. Oh, there it is. Okay. So now we're deleting the bomb. And we're going to focus on power-ups until otherwise. I hit for 0 damage. It didn't work. But it carries over. Oh, that wasn't a crit. Oof. That only hits for 78. That's not great. With a 1,679% bonus, it only hits for 78 damage. Oh. I feel like the bombs was better. 119. That's not great. See, this isn't a critical. Why is this not a critical? Because it's the middle one? Whoa. Mega crit with the lightning bolts? I will say, it's not like we're doing badly. It's just not as good as it really should be. Don't look, don't look. I'm hitting nothing but zeros. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. It wasn't even scaling that well. Like, that's the problem. I feel like it should have been scaling better than that. Honestly, I might just delete the lightning bolt and see if I can do all skulls. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, I haven't rolled any diamonds yet. There we go. I'm getting worried. Did you see that? It changed from a diamond into a skull. I like when it starts going like hit, 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 hit. It's very satisfying. The sound design is really good. Of course, I hit a 0. Wow, even on the real slow one, I didn't hit it. Okay, now it has like a better scaling. I didn't even hit the max that I could have there. Alright, I'm deleting the lightning bolt. Because I feel like it's preventing me from just, like, hitting the skull. And getting everything else. There we go. Oh, I thought I had enough to get that. Okay. This might be it. Just hitting Doom the whole time. I'll take a reroll. Oh my god, what is this gonna do? That was only 4K, nothing crazy. If I had hit crit on that, that would have been crazy. We'll see how far the skull will take us, I guess. I feel like I'm just wiping out enemies now. Oh, I should have gotten that. Is there a power-up I can delete now? I should probably keep the vampirism. Actually, no, because I have the broccoli. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, now this is where it becomes a problem, because if I reroll too much, he's just gonna stop me. He's gonna stop me in a second here. There it was. He's like, I need a turn. Calm down. I do like that as a mechanic, like, just stopping me from taking my turn again. Because it's like that thing that people talk about all the time in anime and stuff like that. Ooh, 20K! Where the enemy could just, like, attack you while you're taking your turn or something like that. Or, like, attack you while you're doing your magical girl transformation. But instead, they're actually like, no, stop. Unending turns. But I do like that it's only certain enemies, too. It seems like it's mainly bosses. What? The fact that I don't have enough money is a little concerning. But I am upgrading it slowly, so... I feel like some of the upgrades should be cheaper than they are, though. You know, I just realized I'm always going to get a mega crit because it's the only thing that I can roll. I always imagine time stopped during the magical girl transformation. Yeah, that's what I always assume too. Like, they're basically creating like a pocket dimension that they're transforming into, like, in like an instant, you know? But sometimes there's those scenes where everyone's like amazed and like watching the transformation and they like are cutting to other people's reactions at the same time. And in those moments, I'm like, the bad guy could just transform here, but I suppose he's amazed that she's going cosmic level. Oh. He probably never imagined that she could do it. Ooh. Whoa. That was a lot of diamonds. I would also be amazed, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, she's basically reaching, what, Eldritch levels at that point, at some point? I saw a TikTok the other day about someone talking about the Sailor Moon power scaling versus Dragon Ball Z power scaling, and how Sailor Moon could absolutely destroy Goku. And I was like, you know, I never realized that she does hit like primordial levels at some point. Like, they literally just made the Cosmic movie. Not all magical girls are Madoka. Yeah. Oh man, Madoka. That new movie is going to be coming out soon. I'm really excited for that. Because it also looks really good. There's also a new figure out that's all of them sitting around the table with Charlotte on it. That's really cute, and I really want it. It's from, I think, the Rebellion movie. That scene where they're all doing the feeding. Sailor Moon Knight, when? Yes, because they did the Gundam. They did the Gundam skin. But Sailor Moon Knight would go crazy. Oof. Maybe I should do... No, because if it lands on this, then I miss out on the Mega Crit. So I won't do that. I was thinking maybe this so I can possibly get more of these. But then if it lands on this, I don't get this in the earlier slots. Usagi with DID. Yeah. Yeah. I mean... Damn it! The first story of, the first arc, the first major arc is basically all of them not remembering who they are, right? And having to re-find the fact that they're Sailor Guardians. That's in its own way what happens with, oh god, what's his name? What's the guy that they inhabit? I don't remember his name. That's basically him, though. He's got, like, memories that aren't his, that he's, like, trying to figure out how they got in him, but at the same time, like... Alright, I'm trying to lock in for the hits. And it's not going great. Either way, perfect fit. Mark, yes. See, I wanted to say Mark, but my brain was also thinking like Matt or something like that. Or like... What's the other M name? Marcus? But I suppose that's still Mark. So I was in some ways thinking of the right name. Oh man. This one's taken a while to get us through, but it's actually going pretty nicely. I think it would go crazy if I could get it to work with the lightning bolts, but that's never gonna happen. Ooh. The bomb did do really well, but I think it would mess it up at this point. I will take a revive. Whoa. I didn't even think about the fact that I could hit Mega Crit with the other symbols. Because Conchu is basically Neo Queen Serenity. Not Neo Queen. Princess Serenity. Trying to remind Usagi of who she was. I suppose in a way he is Neo Queen Serenity. Because he is the god of the moon. But I suppose Neo Queen Serenity is the queen of the earth. Right? God, I really gotta rehash my Sailor Moon stuff. I still haven't seen the Cosmic movie either. That's so funny. It is. Because she goes from being the princess of the moon to the queen of the earth. And essentially, she's like, she becomes an alien queen of the earth. Who has primordial level power scaling. But Madoka gets that in like an instant. Like she wishes for that and that happens. Man, that's, I think, the matchup I would want to see is Sailor Moon versus Madoka. Which would probably end up becoming Sailor Moon versus Homura, right? Or the Scouts versus Homura. And it depends on who realizes what. Because I doubt Homura would just stand by and let Madoka go through all that again. Oh, I really wonder what the new movie's gonna be like. Because it looks real good. What? Damn, I'm wiping these guys out. Ooh, power spell? Yes. Yes, I will. Ooh, that was real close. That was not great. One turn. One turn. One turn win. How much further do we have? Ooh, we're almost there. Okay. This might go crazy. depending on how fast we get through this level. Oh, it's going way too fast. I'm not gonna hit crit. Power scale, reroll. Oh my god. He does have the stop on the rerolls. It's actually pretty long. That wasn't crazy. It could have been better. Oof. This shouldn't be too bad. Should I just get a gun? Should I just get the magical gun? Because that does 120 damage. And if I feel like I didn't hit enough of my crits, that might be nice. I could just get... Because I ended up with $100. Oh, let's do that. Because that gives me a chance to stun enemies, too. Yeah, we'll do that. Here's the shield, boy. Which, your shield won't matter. I'm gonna hit your health. Perfect hit. Here we go. Now this is the Daggers guy. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. It didn't stun him, though. I'm gonna take the reroll. Oof. Could have done better. Could have done better. There we go. We could have one-shotted him. I'm sure of it. Whoa. Boop. Ooh, stunned. Woohoo! I nailed it. Okay, okay. The minister. This is the guy that I died to, I think, on my previous run. No, because I did make it to the final level. But there was something that he did that I remember being worried about. He has... Oh, that was not good. Oh, thank God. Okay, so now I don't have to worry about losing any of my rolls. That's what I was worried about. Ooh. That was some good rerolls. Oh, that wasn't bad. He's stunned, so he can't do that. And now we're good. So many diamonds! At a certain point, I think I'm just gonna have to delete my diamonds. Because they're also preventing me from possibly rerolling damage stuff. I have to be sure that I have all my power-ups upgraded. Oh, this is the final floor. Okay. I will read this one. At the gates of the final floor, a fiery hand without body appears. It writes in flame. Cigarettes and dust will never fail to make one older. The goblins have broken their promise and sold the kingdom to the moths. The revamped Shredder 3000 is vastly superior to the old Ripper models, mostly due to decreased heat development. I don't know what any of that means, by the way. Like, I read all of the previous overviews of the areas, and I've got no idea what dude's talking about. Make a crit. One shot! One shot! Okay. Oh, that wasn't great. Ooh, holy damage. One shot. Ooh, no more power-ups. Okay. Let's see. Let's see where we get then. I'm probably about to finish this. This feels like a solid end game. That was going too fast for me. Stunned? Good. Ooh, that was not good. At least their magic damage isn't that bad. I haven't died either. So I actually still have my revive up. Ooh, I'll take the stun. I won! What? That was it? You've won. Well done. The lands are free from Lord Slothor and his posse. At long last, the killing can stop. The gambling can stop. Phew. Thank you dearly for playing this game. It means a lot, and we appreciate you. Good luck, and see you soon. Yeah! Okay. I don't know what arena mode is. I might check that out real quick. Let's see. I'm going to upgrade. There was something down here. I think it's that. No, I only have 18 left. Let's see what arena mode is real quick. It's probably just like basically an arcade mode. I'll do an axe build real quick. we'll get the magic shield. Actually, no. Let's see if I can get a heavier shield. Oh, I should have gotten the reroll. There it is. That's the shield that I want. Okay. And a magic bonus. So I'm gonna check this one out real quick. Again, I imagine it's just an endless mode. What is that? What is that? You can see how easy it is to get kind of locked in on playing it endlessly. Maybe this is like a bounty? Like a bounty score? Because it doesn't go up when I hit shields. Damn. But it does go up whenever I hit damage. Oh, I wanted that. Lego! Lego my ego? Whoa, it turns on fire when I hit those. I wonder. Or an egg. I didn't see this. It definitely feels like it's upgrading the enemies. It's racking up my total damage, so I'm setting a high score, I'm sure. Damn. The axe build really goes crazy sometimes. I one-shotted that guy. Oh, that's crazy. Lich egg, wow. So many eggs. Where are you finding all these eggs? I have decided on my stream schedule, by the way. I will be streaming Mondays, twice on Tuesdays, and then on Wednesdays. Most of them will be in the evening. There will be one morning stream on the Tuesday. It'll make more sense once I like have it up. I actually do have the schedule up on Twitch, on the Twitch schedule thing. But I decided to do 3 days for now with 4 streams in total, since there's 2 on Tuesdays. I felt like that worked for what I need schedule-wise. And it'll let me hopefully raid a few people in the evenings. But also give me enough time during the day to do house things that I need to do, you know? Why is this egg so strong? If I do bonus streams like today, they'll be on Sundays and probably Thursdays. Probably Thursday mornings if I do them on Thursdays. I'm not getting enough money. If I hit coins, then I lose shield, but I have the hammer. It's fine. Let's see. We'll switch over to chatting. I'm done with the game for now. It was fun. I'm glad I was able to finish it on stream, actually. That was really nice. Maybe we'll try Hades at some point, too. I actually got pretty far in Hades, too. I got to the last floor, but I died. I got to the bottom floor, or what I assume is the bottom floor. It had a whole bunch of like Chronos themed stuff on it. And I haven't gotten very far on the surface yet, actually. I'm still in the ocean. I'm surprised how fast I got through the morning fields because all the characters were like, "Oh, you got to be so careful in the morning fields. It's going to be so dangerous. You got to be careful." And the most dangerous part was definitely the boss. But I was enjoying that as well. I might try that on stream. I'm not 100% sure just because it's kind of rerunny. Oh, another game that I've been playing off stream is Baby Steps. That is, I'm not one for rage games, but that's a good game. That's a good rage game. It actually makes me want to like explore the area and like try climbing things more often. I I did almost try to climb this one tower that like there was a cutscene at, but then I was like, I was having so much trouble getting past a specific like ledge that I decided to just look up what's at the top of the tower, and it's nothing. They literally have like a cutscene where they're like, "Oh, there's nothing up there. You don't want to go up there. You don't want to go up there." And I was like, maybe I do though. What if I want to? And I tried it, and because I just kept failing, I was like, no thanks. And I'm actually happy that I didn't make it up now. So I would have actually been more disappointed. But I suppose it's a rage game, so that's kind of the point, right? Um, so I've been enjoying that. We might, with some streams, do like an intro game and then switch to the main game for the stream. So tomorrow we're finishing Unbeatable. Uh, we might do a little bit of baby steps afterwards, depending on how long it takes us to finish Unbeatable. From what I understand, it's not very much more. But just in case it is, we might do baby steps to finish that off and go from where I've been playing it. The other game that we're gonna play this month is Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess. That's a Japanese themed sort of tactical game. I don't know if tactical is the right word. It's like tower defense, but it is with like soldiers, if that makes sense. And you're fighting a bunch of demons and stuff. I've played it before. I've technically finished the game. I did not get the true ending, so that's kind of my goal for us playing it on stream. I also had played it on my previous PC, which had my save data, and so now I no longer have the save data. So we're basically from square one. We're basically playing a new game, but I know what happens at least. Um, After that, we're gonna do Okami HD. I got the HD remake that was on Steam because it was on sale. I got actually a lot of games this winter sale that we will be playing. Um, I did not get Silk Song, though I do see that it's on sale now that I'm looking at it. Um, I tried, I got a Souls-like that I thought looked interesting, and I tried it out, and it's just kind of buggy. I didn't, I did not enjoy playing it. It didn't have that snappiness that even like uh other Souls likes have. That and that was kind of disappointing. So we're not gonna be playing that on stream, but I might play it off stream if I can figure out what's so buggy about it. But I got a whole bunch of games. I got like Expedition 33. I got Red Dead Redemption 2. I got the Alan Wake series because with the whoops, the announcement of Control 2, I was like, I never finished Control, but I never played Alan Wake. Maybe I will get that. So I have that. And I found out Alan Wake 2 is exclusive to the PlayStation. And I don't have an Elgato, so it's not like I can play it on stream. And even if I did, I don't know that my computer would be able to handle it at the moment. I would probably need one more stick of RAM, which is not a great thing to need at the moment. So, because it would basically be like setting up another monitor, and I already have two monitors. So, um, I also got a couple FMV games, which are like film, movie, video games. Got a few obscure artsy games, not artsy, but like indie with style. I got XCOM 2. I got the Tomb Raider series, all of the remakes. I didn't think I really needed the original games. Got Darkest Dungeon. I got Soma because with their new game, I wanted to actually play Soma myself. I got To a T, which is like by the creator of what's the roll up game? Katamari. I got Tales of Zestria as well, which is the only Tales of series game that I've heard a lot about that I did not check out myself, like in a positive way. I played Tales of Beasteria a while ago. I didn't finish it, but it was pretty good. Um, I obviously played Tales of Vesperia. That was my first Tales of game. There's quite a few Tales of that I have not actually played, but Zestria is the next one that I've heard a lot about that I would be interested in playing. And then there's still more indie games that I want to try and stuff like that. So I got a bunch. I got a bunch of games to play, and most of them will be on stream. There's maybe a couple that I won't, that are just for me. But oh, I also got the JoJo Bizarre Adventure battle game because that was on sale. So we might do one of those just for funsies. I'm pretty sure it has a story mode on it somewhere. Oh, I didn't realize how many of the characters were DLC. Actually, how many are DLC? Oh, there's 2 season passes. Jolene is DLC. That's probably the one that I want to actually play too. Everyone else is kind of fine. I don't play them. What is up with my Steam? Why is it doing that? But again, a lot of games that I want to do. We're sticking with um Kunitsugami and Okami for January to start the new year fresh, you know? So we'll go from there. Starting tomorrow. Unbeatable first, and then the rest of the week will be Kunitsugami and Okami. I was gonna do one or the other first, but we might mix it up. Depending on how I feel. Depending on how we do on stream. But that will be all for today. Why did I feel like I was missing something? That's odd. I also have a TikTok now. Well, I always had a TikTok, but I did not really upload it to it or use it. But I have a TikTok now that I upload the clips onto. If you want to follow it, it is, of course, Alma Eru, but the L is a 1, the E is a 3. Let me see if there's anyone I want to raid this morning, this afternoon, I guess. If not, we'll go to raid tomorrow. Let's see. Nope, not yet. But I will probably retweet a couple people who are streaming later this evening as well. Um, I'll see you tomorrow evening. Is all for today. And I hope you have a good new year. Thanks for joining me. I will see you guys next time. I don't remember which buttons are which buttons. Hold on. This one? No, that's a different one. This one? Yeah. Bye. Thank you for dropping by, Sky. I appreciate it. Professional streamer, professional streamer. Yeah. I've only been doing this for 4 years now. This is year 4. You believe it? Year 4. Next year will be year 5. I'm excited. Or is this year 5? Or is the end of this year 5? I don't know. I'll figure it out. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.